Day 9, ankle and calf mobility. So we're going to go straight into this inverted V position, a bit like the stiff bear. So similar to the down dog in yoga, James is trying to press his chest through his arms and begin to open up the shoulders into full shoulder flexion. And we're trying to get the knees straight and the heels on the floor to stretch gastrocnemius. So the Achilles is a compound tendon from more than one muscle, the gastrocnemia and the soleus muscle. Now the gastrocs, they come right up and they cross the knee, so they come up into the femur. So it's stretched maximally when the knee is straightened. So James is going to really squeeze his quads and push his heels down to the floor. So he's just got his heels down here. So if we take James a little bit further back with the feet until he can no longer keep the heels on the floor, he maintains pressing through, and then he's going to slowly drop, really work to keep those quads and that gastroc. You can feel a big stretch there. Okay, so that's your lot. Some of you are not going to be able to get your heels flat on the floor to begin with, and the hamstrings and lower back flexibility maybe mean that you're starting with your feet way back here. Okay, another thing is you may find that you're not able to open the shoulders as fully. So bring your hips, force your chest through, bring your hips up a little bit, bring the toes a bit forward. Don't worry if the heels don't drop all the way to the floor. The main thing is to get the knees straight. The Achilles and gastrocs will still be stretching. If we spin James around now, we come to the soleus stretch. We're going to show this from front on at first. The importance of having the foot and the knee aligned straight ahead is very important. So if James just backs off a little bit, he could have his ankle rolling in. So if he lost the stability in the medial instep, some of you will have flat feet. This will happen. And the knee shoots off, there's an awkward strain through the knee. So try to keep that instep lifted and the knee and foot aligned before bringing your chest and really stretching over. If we spin James side on, you can see the aim here now is to take the knee out in front beyond the toes. Now we're stretching soleus. Soleus starts on the back of the leg midway up here, so it doesn't cross the knee, so we don't need to straighten the knee. We relax the gastrocs when we bend the knee, and now the stretch is mainly on soleus. So he's pushing forward. Now notice how James has his foot tucked in behind him like this. Some of you, if you're tight in the hips, you may find it hard to bring that knee out wide because it's just awkward in the hip. So you can bring it back as James demonstrated here, slight modification. Nonetheless, the stretch is still on the Achilles tendon and soleus. Okay, so just give it time, let it stretch out over weeks and months.